Hey friends, I am going to try my best to do a spring home tour. I actually did an everyday, like after Christmas home tour. I filmed it, but I never did upload it. I just didn't get around to it, but I don't know if it would do very good posting it now or not, but we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I'll actually get this one uploaded, edited, and posted. Probably not gonna do a ton of editing because it just is so time consuming. But enough about that. I'm gonna go on and try to show you around really quickly. My sister and my niece are on their way over to hang out with us today, and we just got finished kind of giving our house a deep clean. My husband and the boys are playing outside because it actually feels like spring today. Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, let's go on and I will show you how I have refreshed our house for spring. So we're gonna start over here. So all I did here was bring this art back. The frame and the art inside were both thrift finds, and I trade them out. This is either in my bedroom or out here, depending on the season. So the horse that I had there before is back in our bedroom, and I'm not gonna go over a lot of detail on everything. A lot of it's self-explanatory, and I won't be able to link a bunch of stuff because a lot of these things are thrifted finds. This old antique bunny I got at Goodwill for $5 a couple of years ago. I love the patina on him. And then this is a live house plant. If you've watched my videos from years ago, I tried to have live house plants and it didn't work out. But I've had this since December, I think. I have two other, I don't even know what it's called, but they're alive and well, so that's good. Oh, there's my little boys outside playing with the wagon. And then over on the little hook, I just have some thrifted baskets. I think I'm gonna end up using this on the beach. We're gonna go to St. Augustine in August, and it's been a couple years since we have been on a vacation. It'll be my fourth time going to St. Augustine. We love it there, and I thought this bag would be a good size for snacks and toys and sunscreen, all the things. So that'll probably stay there through summer. And I just liked the pop of green that this music sheet brought in. It's kind of random up there, but that's what we got going on for now. This buffet table was a Facebook Marketplace find that holds all of our homeschool supplies. We use it every morning. It is a big mess. All of our curriculum and markers and all that stuff is hidden away in here. Easy to pull out first thing in the morning and tuck it right back away once we are done. And then I kind of try to decorate this area kind of like education themed for the kids. So I have bells and a magnifying glass, binoculars, and little brass butterflies, and this hymnal open to a page about flowers and gardening. And then I have this painting, really pretty. I am loving green lately. I think I said that for Christmas too. I guess I'm turning into a green girly. But sage green, like that color of the background. So good. So I've got that. And then, oh, one thing I did forget to mention, I'm not a professional YouTuber, so if you haven't noticed that already, I'm just a stay-at-home mom who likes to do this for fun as a creative outlet when I get the chance. But like I said, we have been spring cleaning, so if I don't end up doing a voiceover over top of everything I'm saying right now, you'll probably hear the washing machine and the dishwasher going. So, let me put music to try to cover that sound up, but that's what that is. And I found this green and white vase. It's kind of like a toile with a rooster and all those pretty designs. I just put those realistic tulips that everyone has from Amazon in there. Some little vintage bunnies that I thought were cute. And then for my books here, you'll notice a theme: creating period gardens, nature. It's got the bird and the flower and the trees, the secret garden, and there's like, I don't know if you can see it, little snails and different things on the cover of that book. And then annuals there in the middle. And over here on this side, I just have a thrifted picture frame that I sketched a bunny really quickly to fill it in. Kind of looks grumpy, but it works. And then this really pretty little tapestry and a brass duck. And this lamp I just thrifted a couple of days ago. Me and the boys got out of the house, and I was so happy to find that. I feel like the sagey green and pinks kind of match our theme over here, and it brings a little more color in. So that's what we have going on so far. Here's my thrifted little chair with a pretty floral needlepoint pillow and a floral print and a really pretty green frame. And then over here, I found this wooden ironing board at the Goodwill about a month ago maybe, and I meant to put it in my booth, but I brought it inside the house and it kind of turned into a temporary sofa table. I don't love what's on it right now, but the way I had it decorated before I redecorated, I kind of liked it. I don't know, it'll probably end up in my booth eventually, but it's so unique and different and just gives me another spot to put little trinkets. So just have a little Jesus on my glass bottle and thrifted frames. These books are really cool. This is like a calendar from 1987, and it's full of equestrian artwork. Really good prints. And here that would be good to frame. It's full. And then it's got like the date. And then this one too. Art dog, full of prints that would look good framed. or just fun to have out for people to flip through. I love this one. So I've got those there for now. And we'll move right along. Try to get this filmed before the house is full. Okay, there is something in the hallway that I wanted to show for spring. I have this needle point that I found probably a month or so ago, but I thought it was perfect for spring, and I do struggle with anxiety sometimes, so the little saying is a great and much needed reminder. So I've got that there. Alright, moving right on into the kitchen. Above the fridge, I've stacked some baskets. And then on the island here, just stuck some dried hydrangeas in a dispenser. Has really pretty details. Maybe I should add a teacup or something under here, like a floral teacup. And then we'll move on over. I just got this little sage green and white little mat at Bell's last weekend. And I added a little magnetic hook here to hold my pretty pot holder that my friend Frankie made. And I made sure my spoons are showing for spring. I just got these yesterday. Got 2 of this little plate. I don't know if these are considered butter pats or what, but they're so pretty and stamped on the back. I paid $9 for this one, and they had several of them. I didn't really take the time to look into them much. I just knew I loved them. Me and Cortland, my oldest, were shopping together. So I just quickly, I don't know if it'll show. Is it gonna focus? There we go. I just quickly grabbed a few of these little pretty blue plates. And this little bunny napkin ring actually came from a fellow Kentucky YouTube girly. Decor with K, I think is her channel name. She has a really pretty style, and I've actually gotten quite a few things from her for my booth, but I always find things that I like to keep for myself. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. I love this little bunny. And then I found these napkin rings at Goodwill, I think, or Salvation Army. They're marked Japan on the bottoms. I don't know if it'll show up, but there's 3 little ducks and 2 little bunnies, and I just stuck them here on this tiered tray. There's also pigs and chickens too that came with them, and I put those in my antique booth for someone to take home. I've just got toothpicks and matchsticks on the bottom, and then our salt and pepper up here. And I got a Mackenzie Childs kettle in this mocha check. I've never really been a big Mackenzie Childs fan, no offense. but like it's more super bright, bold, colorful. But when I saw these colors, I loved it, and the glass and the brass, and it just really caught my eye when they released this collection. And I do have tea parties at our house, sometimes twice a year. And this kettle is pretty good size. So I figured it would be worth it and put to good use, because normally at my tea parties I have to run back up to the house to refill the teapots with hot water. So I thought I could just heat the water up right on the stove in this and pack it down there, and maybe it would last a little longer. So we'll see. But my first Mackenzie Childs item looks really pretty with the pink color in the kitchen and our cabinets. So I did get that. So right about here, when I was filming, my sister and my niece came in. So the rest of this video is gonna be a voiceover, and I'm on the back porch right now. So you may hear birds in the background, but we're just gonna go with it. So I got that little wooden spoon rest at an antique store in Somerset, and then I put this dried lavender wreath that I found at Goodwill on top of the hood. And then over on this section, I just have a random collection of things. These little shovel spoons I got on Amazon, and my boys love using them. So I just set them there, and then I have an embroidered little napkin or hanky and a little bunny. And then I have my blue and white teapot over here with some plates and random little utensils that I really like. And then I've got some thrifted books and my little crystal lamp by the coffee machine, and a plate with a little bunny, some art that I framed. That was actually a page out of a calendar that I got at Goodwill for 99 cents. And of course the frame came from there too. And then I have another pretty blue and white teapot next to the frame, and I use these to water my houseplants. That is what has been keeping my houseplants alive. So they're pretty and practical, and they come in handy. I use them every day. I just keep water in there, and yeah. This little dish came from Kay as well. I'm telling you, I always find something that I want to keep for myself when I get stuff from her. And then this soap came from TJ Maxx. I love the bunnies, and it smells really good too. This copper mold came from my friend Brittany that has a booth at Vendors Village next to mine. And bunny plates. My husband got me this little pendant light for Valentine's Day. That was a surprise. So we switched out the one I had before. I really do like this one better, with the little brass detail. So I've got that right above the sink. And this plate was another thrift find. I did have a bowl full of jelly beans right here, but as you can tell, we've already picked through all the yummy ones, and those are just what's left. But I did make cookies to replace that with right after I got done filming, actually, for my sister and everybody. Then I just kept the walnuts out because the boys actually like to eat those, so we just have them there for a snack. And then got some little copper cookie cutters and this really pretty green plate that I found at Salvation Army. I also thrifted this curtain. I did not like it as a curtain. I tried to use it that way and I didn't like it. So I just kind of draped it over the handle on our dishwasher, and it's been here since December. and I kind of like it. It kind of makes it feel a teeny bit fancy and cute, so might as well leave it there for a little while. And then over on my rolling pin hanger over here, I just put some green plates, and I brought out my green apron to bring in some more color for spring. I'm ready for the grass to be green again. It's almost time. Okay, moving on into the dining area of the kitchen. I brought out an antique tablecloth that my granny gave me. I just kind of folded it to make more of a runner. And then I got this hurricane at Salvation Army, and I just took some moss that I had left over from projects in the bottom, and then I made those eggs out of napkins and some thrifted little craft eggs, and then added the bunny for like an Easter tablescape. Brought out a bunny pillow. And on the mantle over here, I decided to keep it pretty simple with just some bottles, baskets, and bunnies. I don't know, it just is how that came together. So I just have some greenery and this topiary that is thrifted. Again, I know almost everything in this house is thrifted, including these bunny candlesticks. They don't match technically, but they're both bunnies with cabbage, so they go together just fine, I think. My husband built that bench out of a headboard that I found at Salvation Army, and then I have a frame inside of a frame that came out of a book. As a book page, that artwork there, and I thought it was really cute with the dog and the horse. I had our Christmas cards taped over here during Christmas time, and I really missed having something here, so I brought out these thrifted floral little mini frames, and I really like the collected, cozy feel that they bring this little corner of the house. I have started collecting chairs for tea party purposes. I now have 8 different really pretty wooden chairs that I'm gonna take down to the backyard for tea parties very soon, hopefully this spring. So I'm excited about that. And then I just brought a little bit of spring to the secretary here with these little bunnies. And I do have a cabbage down here with a little bird's nest in it. On top of the secretary, I brought out this really pretty iridescent swan that I found at a yard sale and put a basket behind it. Over here, I really wanted to bring in some more green, so I have these really pretty glass bottles that I've collected. I really hope to find a few more, and then just some books, another little bird nest, and thrifted frame. The cover on this book is so pretty. I have to show you. It has flowers and a bow on top, and I love the weathered leather. Look, it's so good. Here's another one of those eggs I bought at Goodwill. It was $1 for 12 eggs, and I just cut up pieces of napkin and used Mod Podge to kind of cover them, and they turned out pretty good. And then I have a little bunny on this pedestal planter with some moss on top. I tried to make it look like kind of like a live topiary. Obviously it's not, but that's what I was going for. And then this little mirror fits perfect here on the mantle. This also came from my friend Brittany. The other day when I went into my booth to restock and pick up my check, I was minding my own business and I found this green velvet chair for $11, and I had to get it, of course, for tea party purposes. So here it is in front of our window. And I've got a little collection of hats that I've thrifted at different places. I love using hats in the spring and summer, even fall. And then I just went with white and green inside the secretary where we keep a lot of books. I've got some little concrete bunny and a planter. Just little things, little collections. I've been really liking having a pretty record cover here on this coffee table, and this is a book that is full of really beautiful illustrations. It was thrifted a long time ago, 99 cents, and just look at all these pages. How could I not have this on display for spring? I mean, the whole book is full of animals and plants. So good. This is the cover. If you want to look on thrift books or something, or if you ever see it out, I think you should grab it. Here is our Easter and spring bookshelf for the boys that has stayed in the hallway. I also like to put little banners seasonally here just to make it more fun for them. And this Peter Rabbit banner was a decoration for Sutton's first birthday, so it's so sentimental and special. to wrap up this spring home tour, I'll bring you out on the back porch, which is where I am right now. You can hear the neighbors' cows and the birds, so this is kind of fitting for this part of the video. I just like to bring out my swans and some greenery back here. I have a bunch of fake hydrangeas in the window box right now, and that little piece behind the swing is crooked, but I did fix it present day right now, so ignore that. But I wanted this area to look like a little you pick flower stand, or somewhere where you would, set up a bouquet. So I've got some terracotta pots and watering cans, flower frogs, scissors, paper, twine, and bottles. So when our flowers do start blooming, and I do have some live flowers in the window box back here, hopefully I can actually bring some inside, maybe. But that's what I've done here on this hutch. And in the bottom where the cabinet is, we keep quilts, and we use them to go have picnics in the backyard. On the mantle, I just have some milk glass little pedestal planters with some greenery and these really shiny brass candlesticks, and then this sage green, what is this called? Shutter that I got recently, and I just kind of used it as like a bulletin board, kind of, with random little pictures and postcards. I thought that was kind of fun. So we will close out this home tour with a little clip of what was left over of our double chocolate chip cookies. I really hope you all got some inspiration and decorating ideas to bring into your own homes for spring. I really hope that these videos just get you in the mood to go out and go thrifting, and yard sale season coming up. I'm super excited about that. But anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate you sticking with me. I know I don't post as often as I'd like to, but it is fun to put these together for you all when I get the chance. And let me know if you'd be interested in seeing like an everyday winter video, because like I said, I do have that filmed. I just didn't get around to uploading, but maybe here in the future I can start doing like yard sale haul videos or something like that. I don't know, we will see, but I hope you all have a great day, and thanks for being here.